Good morning, everyone. Today is February 3rd, 2015, and welcome to our live Forex scalping session for today. Again, I want to get some housekeeping out of the way, so please note the disclaimer that you're seeing on your screen. Please read and note that. We are HyperFX Academy, and we educate people on how to trade the Forex market successfully and with very minimal risk. We are full-time Forex traders, and some of our top traders have been trading the Forex market for over a decade. Now, as of yesterday, our top technical analyst had posted a video explaining some of the key concepts that are crucial in understanding how to trade the Forex market successfully. So I will be walking you through the trades that I took live today using the HyperFX strategy. And what you're seeing on your screen is one of the hyper scalping strategies that identifies key breaks in the market. And this I use actually quite a lot in my daily trading. And this is just one of the basic scalping setups created by HyperFX. And as you can see, it's been very profitable. Now, what you're seeing on your screen is my first trade for the day. This was my dollar-yen trade, and in this particular trade, I closed the trade just over $500 in profits. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about scalping and how we use the HyperFX strategy to be in and out of trades within a few minutes. At HyperFX, we focus on day trading, and we don't hold positions overnight or for days at a time. As I had mentioned in our videos, our daily profit target is between 1% and 3%, and this is actually very effective. It's been very effective in achieving our goals through aggressive scalping using the HyperFX system. Coming back to the trade, you're going to see I'm going to be closing the trade very shortly. You'll notice that as I'm closing on the right hand side of your screen. Again, this trade I took just over $500 in profits. And then you'll see my second trade, which will be coming up shortly. This was my second trade for the day. It was a dollar CAD trade. Here we go. And in this particular trade, again, I took just over $500 in profits. Now, a lot of traders are fascinated by scalping because the profit potential can be huge, and you've seen that in my videos. However, it is a double-edged sword. So without the proper training and the right tools, scalping can be very difficult and it can be very frustrating. So why do I like scalping rather than swing trading, which is holding a position for multiple days and in some cases for weeks? I like trading scalping because I want to be trading just about 2 to 3 hours a day. Usually, as you know, my day starts right before 8 a.m. and typically my goal is to be finished by 11 a.m. latest. Now, this really suits my trading style because I'm not holding positions overnight and I don't have to worry about exposure in the market. I like to be in and out of my trades very quickly and take my profits. And the scalping strategy that's created by HyperFX really allows me to do so. And we want to keep our risk as low as possible while keeping the profit potential as high as possible. So that's really important. Coming back to our trade, guys, I'm going to be closing this trade very shortly. This was my second trade and took just over $500 in profits in this particular trade. Here you see my third trade for the day. This was my pound-dollar trade, slightly bigger than my first two trades that I took. So took a profit of about $700 on this trade. Now, going back to scalping, so I was saying we want to keep our risk as low as possible while keeping our profit potential as high as possible. So the risk to reward ratio is very favorable with our setups. And at the end of my trading session, I know exactly where I stand, and the HyperFX system is really built around this concept. And the HyperFX system really works on really all time frames. So it's really up to you. You can choose the time frame that best suits you and your trading style. Now, many traders think that it's impossible to trade successfully on shorter time frames, and the truth is most traders do lose money because again, they don't have the proper training or the proper tools. Coming back to our trade again, we're going to be closing. This is my third trade for the day, very shortly, taking the profits of about $700. There we go. We just closed it. And now we're going to be coming to my fourth trade for the day, which was the euro dollar trade. This was again a bigger trade. I took a profit of just over $1,000 in this particular trade. So again, coming back to scalping, why I like scalping, I've been consistently achieving a few percent a day while scalping aggressively using the system that's created by HyperFX, as you've seen in my videos. So really the results speak for themselves. Now, some traders also believe that you need a lot of indicators on your chart. Now, I touched a little bit on this yesterday. So the thing is, I mean, if this were really true, then the more indicators you had, the better returns you would experience. And we already know that, this is really not the case. Keep it simple. I can't stress that enough. Keep it simple, focus on price action, and trade what you see. And that's pretty much it. This is where HyperFX strategy really comes in. It takes all the guesswork out, reduces all the noise of the market, and really allows you to get into the right trades at the right time. There is no emotional drama that goes along, while you're trading, and this can be, very beneficial because you don't want to be sitting there in front of your computer, sweating, not knowing what the market's going to do and when you should get in and when you should get out. You really want a system that's simple, tells you when to get in, and you exit when you've reached your profit target. And that's it. Here we go. We just closed our fourth trade for the day. Here we go, and you'll see my fifth trade. This was my final trade. The market was kind of a little bit slow. I finished my day just before 11 today. This particular trade is the dollar CAD trade. And again, I took just over $700 in profits in this particular trade. Now, talking a little bit about why I like trading Forex. Trading Forex successfully is, in my opinion, the best business opportunities that I have ever come across. It's the largest market in the world with over $4 trillion traded daily. It's 24/7. You can choose a trading session that really fits your busy lifestyle. Now, as a busy mom of 2 kids, this has really been a life-changing for me. And I'm very excited to share this opportunity with really everyone. And prior to trading, I was actually involved in a few home-based businesses, and something that I wasn't really too happy about after attending meetings, constantly being on the phone and traveling all over to recruit new people. I realized that I was really building somebody else's dream and not really focusing on me and what I really wanted out of it. And the worst part is, after putting all that effort and all that time into that business, I really did not get, see the results and the returns that I was expecting. So not something that I really looked forward to in my life at the time that I was doing all this. But I was very fortunate to be exposed to the HyperFX system and the amazing power of Forex just over a year ago. And now I can work when I choose to. I have unlimited time freedom, and I'm in complete control of my financial destiny. So I'm really excited about that. Now, coming back to our trade, you're going to see this trade going to be closed out very shortly, and at the end of the trade, we'll take you through our closing balance. Now, our opening balance was where we left off yesterday after my trading session, which was 131,672, and our closing balance for today is 135,171. We're going to zoom in after this trade closes, so keep an eye on your left-hand side of your screen. We're going to zoom in so you can see that. So I took just over $3,400 in profits today, and this was a combination of the 5 different trades I took today using the HyperFX system, all of which were profitable. So that's just over 2.5%. Now, we will be launching our workshop coming in March. We're going to give you more details coming up about that. So in this workshop, you will learn about the basics of trading, advanced scalping strategies using the HyperFX system, and you'll also have the opportunity to trade along with some of our top traders. Now, for those of you who cannot attend our workshop, we will also have an online modular training system that will walk you through trading Forex using the HyperFX system. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. All of our trading videos are posted on that channel, so please subscribe to that. Well, this is it for me, guys. Have a fantastic day. I will be speaking to you all tomorrow with my daily video for tomorrow. Have a wonderful day and happy trading.